Alrighty, I'm doing another sprinkler video. This one's at my mom's house. It's another update of the summer of 2023. And zone 1 is on right now. There's this one here, which is spraying really far. It sprays further than it does during the day than it does at night. There's this one here, and we got flowers here and air conditioners on. This one I added to get the flowers over here. So there's that one, and then the rest of it, and there's still drip tubes and like the other in the garden, and they just don't work that well. The drip system here sucks. So there's that one over there, and then the drip system tubes in here in the garden, which are hard to see because the garden's in the way. You can kind of see right there's some water coming out there. You can see it barely does anything, so that's why I had that sprayer going, and the other sprayers get this garden here, the one on my other zone. So as you can see there, that's all zone 1. It's technically all was a drip system, but you know, the drip system, if it's not going to work, I'm not going to keep it. So I added some pop-ups to it. I highly don't recommend drip systems for flower gardens or anything. They're complicated, but if you like drip, use it for like desert plants. Don't use it for like garden plants. I don't care if it's a garden, don't use it for that because the drip system doesn't shoot out enough water for garden plants. I recommend sprayers. But if you have succulents and stuff, then that drip system will do. If you have the drip system like this, like just the tubes and stuff. If you have a drip system that actually has sprayers on it, then that's fine, but they're hard to take care of. But drip systems with just the tubes like this, I don't recommend it for gardens at all. I recommend it for only like succulent plants and stuff. So now it's switching to zone 2, which is like the main front yard. Zone 1 is like against the south back garden. Zone 2 is, I forgot it. Have to go here, it kind of sprays the backyard there to get that garden. So zone 2 has 11 sprinklers on it. Has this one, that one, and there's this one over here. This one's sprayer. It's got 8 sprayers and then 3 K-Ray Mini Pro. So there's one there, one there, one there, and there's this one right here. There's that one there, and the sprayer over there. This one here, this K-Ray Mini Pro here. There's a K-Ray Mini Pro there. This sprinkler sprayer here. This one here. Finally, it's rotating. I have to unclog the nozzle sometimes. This one here. This one here. And then there's this Mini Pro rotor here, which this one, as you can see, it's stuck. So, don't know what the problem is with it, but anyways, that rotor is about to spray me. And so yeah, anyways, but I wish they put sprinklers in the middle, but you know, they didn't. So this is zone 2, the main front yard or whatever. This is the only zone in our front yard, which I don't like. I feel like they should have added sprinklers in the middle too. Or like sprinklers here for a zone and sprinklers there in the garden for a zone, but no. But it gets everything okay, I guess. So we should be switching to zone 3 soon. We have 5 zones, by the way. So I'm actually gonna get in the backyard before that happens, so because the sprinkler right by the gate will turn on here. Okay, here's zone 3. It's gonna come up right here and all around there. This one has 10 sprinklers, 2 rotors, and then 8 pop-up sprayers. Or there's this one, there's one there. And this one on the side here gets the garden, so that's good. There's one there, big one there, rotor there, and rotor all over there. So you can see there's these 2 here. And there's this one here. So yeah, that big one there, and then there's a rotor here. K-Ray Mini Pro here, and then one over here in the corner over here by the patio that we finally got added. As you can see there. And there's the rest there. So this zone gets a good amount of coverage. It's like the south backyard zone. So, yeah. That one right there, I had to unclog. And there's the one on zone 1. That one right there, I had to unclog there's been ant hills around it lately, so it wasn't spraying out very well, but I just unclogged it, so now it seems to be spraying better. So that's good. And there's that one that's close to it. And the garden's doing well. As you can see, it's really big. The zone 3 is doing well. You know, I think it's gonna change soon to zone 4, which is the west back fence, or the west backyard or whatever. So that'll be good. But yeah, we only have 5 zones. Our old sprinkler system had 6 or 7 or whatever. Had 6 and then added 1 for the big garden we had back there, but it's no longer there. Here comes zone 4. These ones are all rotors. There's 3 K-Ray Mini Pros and then 2 bigger rotors. One of them's a Super Pro, one of them's a RPS Select. That one's the RPS Select. This one's a K-Ray Mini Pro. That one's a K-Ray Mini Pro there. Let me get to it. There we go. This one's a K-Ray and RPS Select. There's a big paper wasp right there. That one's, yeah, that one's a K-Ray and RPS Select. Sprays pretty far. There is, let me get to it, but, oh, and there's a sunflower growing there. There's the 2 rotors over here, K-Ray Super Pro here, which is almost about to spray me. There it is. And then there's a K-Ray Mini Pro right here. So that's all zone 4. It's like the west backyard, basically. It's the second last zone. See if I can get a good view of it. Those 3 over there, and then those 2 over there. That's zone 4, west back fence, west backyard, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I wish I had the sprinklers in the middle, but they didn't. And yeah. And pretty soon it should change to our last zone, zone 5. Here comes the last zone, zone 5. This zone is like the north backyard house patio or zone or whatever. There's this one here. This one has 5 K-Ray Mini Pros and 2 pop-ups. So there's this one here, that one there, 1 right there, 1 right there, 1 right here, and then over here is like 2 pop-up sprayers. That one there, I had to unclog also, so I did, and it worked good now. So these 2 pop-up sprayers, zone 5, the last zone. And then there's this Mini Pro rotor here, this one here, which this one originally stopped there, but I'm having it stop there so I can get this area better and focus more on that dang middle there. And this one here, and then there's these 2 over here by the rocks here, and by the cherry trees where the pool used to be. So this is the last zone in the north backyard, basically. That's pretty much our sprinkler system here. So I wanted to do another video. I did one at my dad's house, wanted to do one here again, because things are always changing and stuff. So, yep. Basically, just want to do each zone for like 2 minutes. So, and this one's shorter than one of my dad's. I did like each one for 5 minutes. This one I'm doing each one for 2 minutes, so it won't be too long. That's pretty much all. It looks like it's done there. So I hope you all enjoyed and all that. Just wish they had sprinklers in the middle, but they don't. But hopefully It's interesting to see the changes that have happened with our yard and stuff when we had a pool over there and a big garden back there and a totally different sprinkler system, and that patio wasn't there. That grass was all bricks, like those bricks were up to like right there, and that air conditioner used to not be there. And then at the over here was all wood chips and stuff over here. So there's nothing here. And when we had our different sprinkler system in that I've done videos of in like 2020 and stuff, we had like it was a really bad sprinkler system. Our zone 1 was like in the front yard, and then zone 2 was like there, and then 3 was here, and then 4 was there, and then 5 was there, and then 6 was there and here, and then 7, the one we added, was like way back there. But now it's totally different, and I thought it'd be interesting to show that. So I hope you all enjoyed.